safety expert from Mobility Engineering, back again for another Q&A. Thank you very much for sending in your questions, and thank you for tuning in. We love those questions, and we love that support for you guys watching the channel. And we'd love you to continue on that support by hitting the subscribe button that looks a bit like this beautiful pillow down there somewhere. We'd love your support to get to that 1,000 subscriber button, the 1,000 subscriber mark, should I say, and then I'll get rid of this pillow and we'll find something else as well. So on to today's question. So today's question comes from our therapist community. Thank you very much to our wonderful therapist community. Basically, it's a very simple question, and basically they have a client that is traveling around in a wheelchair accessible vehicle, sort of like this one, in the back of the vehicle. So you have a ramp that comes in and the person would sit in the back of the vehicle. So the person is traveling around in the back on their stroller. So it's a smaller child and they have a particular medical stroller that they're traveling around in. And basically she has asked 3 questions. This OT is do we need a doctor's certificate to travel this way in the stroller? Do you need to use the lap sash seatbelt on the vehicle? Or do you use the harness built into the stroller? And anything else, is it legal actually to travel in that stroller as such? So the first question I'll ask is it legal to travel in the stroller? First and foremost, yes, if the stroller is approved for transport. So you need to check with the manufacturer of the stroller that it is a transport approved device. It's met crash test safety requirements. And a little bit of a hint on that would be if you've got transit tie-down points. And if it doesn't have transit tie-down points, it still could be crash tested. You may just need to go and get, or it still may be approved, you just might need to go buy the transit tie-down points and bolt them on as an option. So yeah, that's basically the first and foremost. The second part is, do you need a doctor's certificate to travel in the wheelchair that way? Yes, technically you do. There is a bit of a question mark around that. Some people might say you don't, some people might say you do. I would err on the side of you do, not because I think that you should, but more that that part of the law is a little bit grey, and I guess if it's just a piece of paper that will save you a fine or battling it out in court, just go get it. That's kind of the way I think about it. So yeah. That's that part. And then the last part, which is, I've left it for last because I want to highlight it as the most important part, is securing the occupant and securing the child. They've asked, can I use the harness that's in the stroller, or like the belts in the stroller? Is that sufficient? And absolutely not. It's not sufficient in any way, shape or form. It's not legal, and it's potentially very dangerous as well. You must use the lap sash seatbelt that is connected to the vehicle body, that is basically goes around. Those harnesses can still be used as postural support, but then the seatbelt will go around the front of everything and basically secure them, be in line with their shoulder and on their hips. And we've had plenty of videos, and we can link a couple down below, basically on the ones that we've done that covers lap sash seatbelts and how important they are and how you really should be using them, and even how to fit them and so on. So yeah, that's basically that. So yeah, long and short of it, just to recap, is stroller, traveling in the back of a wheelchair accessible vehicle, is it legal? Do I need a doctor's certificate? What sort of seatbelt? Yes, it's legal as long as it's an approved wheelchair or stroller for that purpose, for transport. It's got the transit tie-down points. Doctor's certificate, I would recommend on the side of getting one, even if you don't really think you need it. Probably better, just in case. And last but not least, the seatbelt needs to be the actual seatbelt that's built into the vehicle structure, a proper approved seatbelt, not the stuff that's built, the harnesses that are built into the stroller. All right, thanks very much for tuning in, and thanks for the question to the community. And don't forget that subscribe button down there, and we'll see you next time.